I am still constantly amazed how many golfers are still not getting their shoulder tilt right when they're addressing driver. Right, I need you to promise me this. If you're not getting it right, or you don't know if you're getting it right, or you need an exact measurement, you need to promise me you're going to watch this video, because I want you to grab your driver and hit 2 degrees at least on the up, because it's going to add yards. Now, you do not need a hoop at all. This just sort of helps me illustrate to you where my shoulders are and let this hoop represent where my club would interact with the ground. Okay, so have a look at this, and I'm honestly amazed by how people get this wrong. What we're looking for is for you to get that action. So you can sort of see, I've got that spine tilt away from target. Now, when I get that, look where my hoop is. Look where it is. It's in that position, isn't it? That's what we want. And if we sort of extended that down to the ground, that would be hitting up on the ball, which is exactly what we're after. Now, when we get it wrong, when I see these shoulders too level, like when I've got an iron in my hand, look where my hoop interacts now. It's more of a downwards hit on the golf ball in that fashion. Like, let me hit one away here, and I'll show you. If you're doing this, like stood here, look at the angle of attack that I pop on this. I mean, that ball didn't even get airborne, and that's what a lot of people are doing wrong. Like, look at this here. You get your shoulders wrong, that's how detrimental it is to your strike. That is something that you do with a 7-iron, but I've got an easy step process, got some exact measurements for you to bring into your game here. Now, I often get asked the question, Alex, how do I know I'm doing this right out on the golf course? And it's a big one, isn't it? Because you want that confidence when you're stood over the ball that you've got it right. Now, first thing, and there's only 3 little mini steps that I got here for you. We've got to have the ball position. No matter how good our tilt is, with our shoulders, if your ball position is out of whack, then you are going to be. So use this routine, it's dead easy. Just put your ball in the middle of your stance, turn your left toe out, and all you've got to do is move your right foot away to just in a shoulder width apart. That way, you guarantee your ball position is in the correct one every time, just inside your left heel. That's as easy as it can be, I promise you that. So that's the first stage, done and dusted. Stage 1, ball position. Stage 2 is, this is one of the ways I want you to sort of measure how much tilt is good tilt. Now, you'll notice if I just place that club in my sternum and I tilt to my left, see how that golf club moves across me and sort of on my first belt rung on my left hand side here. Let me do this for you. You can see this a lot easier. It was sort of hanging around here. Here we go, guys. That is much easier for you. Hanging around here. Now, we don't want that because we've learned that gets our hoop working too down. What we do want is this. Tilt enough to where this golf club hangs down near to this belt rung on your right hand side for a right-handed golfer. So look, I want that tilt. I want that tilt. Look where it's now hanging. So can you see, this is all relative to you. This is all relative to the size of you, because it's different for everybody. I just keep that tilt. I work into the ball. Now look at the angle of attack on this one. Look at the launch on that. I mean, that's just gone forever. That has seriously just gone forever. What do you think of the sound of this ping driver, by the way? It's a lot different to what I've used in the past. Now, have a look at this. 1.6 on the up, exactly what we're looking for. Now, that's the first way you can do it. I guess not something you want to do on the course. This one, however, is something you can do on every single shot with your driver. Now, this final way, right? I said this is something that you could just take onto the golf course. We're on the 17th, and you know what? For the winter, it's not bad here at Mottram right now. I would usually have my waterproof bottoms on. I do have a few layers on though, I would say. So get your ball position. Don't let that slack. Don't let that go away. I tell it to students all the time. Control the simple things. Left toe out, right foot away. Now really concentrate on this one for me here. You're going to take your grip, try and keep your shoulders as level as possible just to start with before you do this next phase. This is the final bit of this video, but a cracker. It's golden, this bit. So put your trail hand, so your right hand for right-handed golfer, just on your thigh, wherever it lands, okay? So if I take it off, wherever it lands. I want you to go down your right thigh now to where your fingers are just short of the top of your knee. So your longest finger is just short of the top of your knee, okay? Just like that. Then come in underneath this way, grab the golf club in your hand. You're now set to again launch that driver and show your mates what you're actually capable of. Actually unlock your potential. This one went a little bit further. Look at this. 272 just by making a simple change, getting the shoulders right to make me more efficient, and I know it'll make you efficient because I'm amazed how many people still get their shoulders wrong.